Hey everyone out there in YouTube land, this is a video in response to Depfox's Jay's video that he just posted about the A-list New York. So first, you talked about how the A-list, or how you were disappointed that, Logo put on a show like this and they aren't showing the better side of gay life, where this is, taking a very, very low road when it comes to showing off gays. And I agree and disagree with you at the same time. Yes, they're showing very shallow, very, it's trashy TV. This is, I guess you could say there's two types of reality TV. There's the type of reality TV like The Amazing Race, where people are, doing something and they're trying to win something. Even like Project Runway or whatever, there's a goal. And then there's trashy reality TV, which would be like any of the Real Housewives, of Atlanta, New Jersey, Beverly Hills, and the A-list. This show is absolutely trashy reality TV. And you don't expect people on trashy reality TV to be fine, upstanding citizens and, to be role models for our community. And you're right. As gay people, we probably do want to have, stuff out there that people can't point to and go like, ha, look at these horrible people, and what they do. We don't want to associate with them. And I understand that, but at the same time, I also think that if we want people to accept us and, people to know who we are, then we need to accept the fact that even in the gay community, that there's just straight up douchebags. And I think the A-list New York really shows that. Not all of them are bad, mind you. Like you said, Ryan, you're right. At the beginning of the show, I didn't like him. But towards the end of the show, you really actually do like him, because he's actually probably the most honest and the most caring person of the entire cast. He's like Mama Ryan, and I like him. I think he's a cool guy. And the way he talks about his husband and stuff, it's awesome. The next person that I like in the show again was Mike. He's not in the show very much, and it's probably, I don't know, maybe it was that way on purpose, because he doesn't want to come off as a total douchebag like the rest of them. But he seems, you're right, he's a bit shallow and cares about his looks and whatnot, but who cares? He's got a hot body, and he wants to show it off, and he wants to maintain it, whatever. The only bad thing, that hair that he had throughout the season, what was that? Like, he just killed a poodle and put it on his head. It's very tragic. And he actually talked about that in the reunion special, how it was definitely a fashion faux pas. And then, of course, the rest of them are all just lame. Oh, except TJ. Ryan's assistant. I like him, too. I like him. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Derek just seems like a bitchy guy. Austin, I don't know, you're right, he's very emotionally young. I guess that's the best way to describe him. And Riken, I don't even know what to say about Riken. He just seems like an idiot. No, not even like a douchebag necessarily, but just an idiot. Like, he doesn't seem to understand what's happening. And he's not nice to Rodney. And I don't understand why everyone on the cast was against Rodney, because Riken was just not nice to Rodney, and I can't believe they're still together. And in the reunion show, they talk about how they're still together, and it's just boggles my mind. I think Rodney needs to have a better better sense of self-worth, and just kick him to the curb. That's my opinion. Anyway, so that is my 2 cents on your video. I do feel that as a gay community, we do want to be portrayed, in our best light all the time, because we want people to like us. But at the same time, if we want everyone to accept us, then we have to accept the fact that there might be a reality TV show like the A-list that does the lowest common denominator and is pure trashy TV. I don't hear housewives all over America being pissed off about the housewives of New Jersey and housewives, of Atlanta, and talking about how it gives all housewives a bad name. And I think it's the same with this show. Honestly, anyone who's capable of thinking is not going to look at the show and be like, all gays are exactly like this. No, if you're a douchebag gay, you're like this, but not everyone is. So that's my 2 cents. I'm not that big on reality TV shows. This one I did watch. It was like a train wreck, and I couldn't stop myself. And I will watch season 2. And apparently they're doing casting for an A-list Los Angeles. So that one should be interesting too. We'll watch that one. We'll see how that one goes. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. My opinion is I don't think it's good or bad for the gay community. It just is what it is. Logo wants to make money, and they ended up with a hit show, and good for them, because most of the stuff they put on TV is kind of crap, unfortunately. And they got a hit, and maybe this will give them money to put on, you know, some more of the good stuff, you know, documentaries, and, you know, because some of the documentaries are actually kind of fun to watch, but they're only like 30 minutes long, and you never see a sequel, and that's kind of lame. So if they have some shows like this to give them some money, then maybe they'll have some more, be able to put on some more of the good stuff. Okay, until next time, YouTube, love and bubbles.